I'm 101 years old, and I need to tell you something before my voice disappears completely. There is a dangerous habit women are praised for their entire lives. Waiting to be polite, waiting to be ready, waiting to not upset anyone, waiting until everyone else is taken care of. I did that for 80 years, and it destroyed my life quietly. I remember the first time I felt it. I was 28. It was 1950. I had just been offered a small job at a publishing office. Nothing glamorous, but it was mine. I loved writing. I always had. But I said no, because my mother said, good girls don't chase careers. Because my husband said, why rush? We'll figure it out later. Later became my whole personality. I married young, had children, did everything I was supposed to do. I told myself I was happy, but happiness without honesty slowly turns into numbness. At 34, I wanted to leave. Not my children, not my family, just the version of myself that was shrinking. I didn't, because women are taught that wanting more is selfish, so I stayed. At 41, I realized something terrifying. I had stopped dreaming, not because I didn't want to, because I was afraid of what wanting would cost me. My husband died when I was 52. Heart attack, sudden, unfair. Everyone told me, at least you had many years together. What they didn't see were the years I wasn't really there, the conversations I cut short, the thoughts I swallowed, the parts of myself I abandoned to keep peace. That guilt is heavier than grief. I promised myself I'd finally live. And then I didn't, because starting late is terrifying, because women aren't taught how to begin again, only how to endure. I dated once in my 60s. I felt alive. Then I heard my own voice say, at your age, who are you kidding? So I stopped. I watched my friends die one by one, some brave, some bitter, and I noticed something. The women who suffered most weren't the ones who failed. They were the ones who never tried. Now let me tell you what old age really feels like. It's not loneliness, it's awareness. You finally see yourself clearly when it's too late to act on it. I have granddaughters. They laugh loudly. They dream quietly. They tell me they'll live differently than I did. That's what scares me most, because I said the same thing, and then I waited. I waited to be less tired. I waited to be less afraid. I waited for the right time to finally choose myself. Do you know what happens when you wait long enough? Your dreams don't die. They rot. They turn into bitterness you can't explain, anger you aim at the wrong people, sadness you call being realistic. I didn't become wise with age. I became aware of every moment I betrayed myself to keep peace, aware of every year I survived instead of lived. I'm 101 years old, and here is the most terrifying truth I can give you. You don't wake up one day and realize you wasted your life. You wake up a little disappointed every day, until disappointment feels normal. Until one morning, you're old, and the woman you were meant to become feels like a stranger. There is no dramatic warning, no collapse, no final chance, just silence. Your body slows down, your options disappear, and your courage arrives when it's no longer useful. That is how life punishes women who wait, not loudly, quietly. If you're watching this and thinking, I still have time, then this message is for you, because I said that at 30. I said it at 40. I said it at 60. And now I'm saying it at 101, with nothing left to trade for time. Stop waiting, not tomorrow, not after this phase. Now. Because one day, you won't be scared anymore. You'll just be old. And that is the ending no one warns you about.